Okay, so I, much like you, knew that we did not really stand a chance at winning this damn game, but I did not expect the Chiefs to come out and make us look like complete fools. The Chiefs were trying to clinch that #1 spot in the AFC, and the Raiders were trying to prove if Stidham was a fucking joke or not. And we still don't have that answer because our offensive line decided they were not going to show up and play football at all on Saturday. I swear to God, I could have called for you guys out there, put on some pads, and then we went out and played the offensive line, and we would have had more effort than they gave the entire damn day. Which in turn made Stidham look like complete trash, made Josh Jacobs look like complete trash, and Devontae Adams proved that it doesn't matter what's happening, just throw him the ball and he will get the job done. Even before the game started, they were going around showing everybody warming up, and they zoomed in on Patrick Mahomes, and I just sat back in my chair and I was like, oh shit. My wife's like, what's going on? I was like, did you see his face? We do not stand a chance in this game. And then they come out of that opening drive and just march straight down the field and put that shit directly in the house. As soon as the Chiefs scored, it seemed like something clicked with that team, and they just started screwing around and having fun for the rest of the game. It was like watching a shitty college football game to where you know one team's just going to get the shit kicked out of them the entire time, but you still sit there and watch just to see how bad it's actually going to end up being. And honestly, probably couldn't have gotten any worse than it did. When it gets to the point that you have a group of grown-ass men playing Ring Around the Rosie while they're kicking the shit out of you, really starts to hurt your pride. After watching that shit and knowing what this team has to go through to rebuild and knowing that we're gonna suck for the next 3 to 4 years, makes me happy that this one is finally fucking over. We do not have a quarterback, we do not have an offensive line, our defense has been a complete joke for the last 20 years. You are not going to fix this shit in one offseason. And for all the people crying and saying that Brady's gonna come and he's gonna save the day, wake the fuck up. He sucks now. The only thing his ass is saving at this point is paychecks for a rainy day. Plus, we're not going to be able to afford some hotshot quarterback. We have to rebuild that offensive line completely. We have to rebuild our defensive front completely, except for Max Crosby. Our linebackers are constantly banged up. Perryman's getting older. And our secondaries look like complete shit this season. We need to drop every ounce of money that we had in Derek Carr and use it to fill every hole on this team, and then hope that those pieces actually pan out. I'll go ahead and save the rest of my bitching for my end of the season recap that I'll put out in the next few days. But if you were shocked by this ass kicking, you should not be, because everyone in the world knew it was coming. I'll see y'all, nation.